Dear all, welcome to the class of International Economics. I hope all of you are fine and well. So today we are dealing with some examples of economic integration, especially with respect to developed countries. Here we have two examples. One is European Union, which is the most popular and also advanced form of economic integration. Secondly, NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement. So firstly, we will be dealing with what is European Union and what are the history of European Union. Then we will be discussing what is Brexit. Finally, we will be dealing with what is NAFTA and what is its importance. Okay, I think we can start with the European Union. European Union's origin is coming from a European Coal and Steel Community, ECSC, which was formed in 1951 by Treaty of Paris. So it was not a free trade agreement, but it was just for the sake of coal and steel export and imports. But from that community, through the Treaty of Rome, which was signed in 1957, 6 European countries, which is also known as Inner Six, firstly West Germany, France, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg, they have formed an association, and it is known as European Economic Community, EEC. Firstly, European Coal and Steel Community, ECSC, but later on in 57 they have made an agreement, they have signed an agreement, and through that one organization has come up, that is EEC, European Economic Community, which is a little bit larger in terms of economic and other policies. And it was operationalized in 1958 January 1st. Then in that economic community some other nations also joined, like in 73 United Kingdom, Denmark and Ireland joined. Then it was 9 members. Then I have given UK because UK later they have left the European Union. Then in 81 Greece joined, 86 Spain and Portugal. Then in 1990s Austria, Finland, Sweden. Then in 2004 May 1st 10 countries joined: Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, then Slovak Republic, Malta, Cyprus, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia and Slovenia. So totally it became 25 members. In 2007, Romania and Bulgaria also joined. Finally, in 2013, Croatia also joined. So the total members become 28. But later on, UK left the European Union. So the total member of European Union is 27. So when it started through the formation of EEC, European Economic Community, or we can say that ECM, European Common Market, it was initially a free trade area. Okay, we have discussed what is free trade, custom union, economic union in the previous video. So if you are not in touch with it, you can just go and watch it. So it was firstly a free trade area by lowering the restrictions among the countries. But later on in 1968, 1st July, it became a customs union. Customs union by making a common tariff with the non-members also, they have made an agreement with them. So it became a customs union in 1958, July 1st. So finally it came to the name of European Union. It was happened in 1993 November 1st, and its treaty is known as Maastricht Treaty. It was happened in 7th February of 1992 through that treaty, this organization or association came to known as European Union, which is a common market. Okay, so it became a common market by allowing the free flow of capital and labor among the countries. So, and from 1993 onwards, 1993 January 1st onwards, it is known as European Union. So from European Economic Community, it came to known as European Union. And after that also, European Central Bank established in 1998, and in 1999 January 1st, 11 out of 15 countries of European Union adapted a single currency, euro, and it came to circulation in January 1st, 2002. So they have a common currency, they have common economic and monetary policies, and there is a free flow of capital and labor, there is free flow of goods and services. So all kind of economic integration happened in European Union. Finally, we can say that it became an economic union, not only a common market, but it also became an economic union. We can say that especially after the introduction of euro, it became it became a economic union, we can say. And there are permanent president for European Council. Firstly, Herman Van Rompuy was the first permanent president. I think present president or permanent president is Charles Michel. Then European Union was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2012 by considering different contribution to the world. Even though it is 27 countries, its contribution to the world is huge. European Union represents 20% of the world trade and also 26% of total FDI and 7.5% of world population in 2014 and 24% of total world GDP. So it has a high contribution to the world economy, and its headquarters is Brussels in Belgium. So these are the states or nations who are the members of European Union. You can see most of the European countries are included here, and also you can see the UK, but UK has left. That's why I have made it red. All other nations have are the members of European Union. So what is the aim, or what was the major objectives of European Union? So it that it is the advanced form of economic integration. So they have reached in that advanced form of economic integration. So the major objective was abolition of tariff and non-tariff restrictions between the members, then free movement of capital and labor, common tariff against non-members, just objectives of an economic union. So all these objectives they have met. Then ensuring competition along with common market. So it was also based on free competition and free market. Then coordination of economic policies, creation of European social fund, which is used for to eradicate the unemployment in the member countries. Finally, European Investment Bank. Introduction of European Investment Bank was also the major objective of European Union. So these are the major, I am not saying all the objectives, but major objectives of European Union. And there are 6 organizations under European Union. Firstly, the Executive Commission, which is the key institution under European Union, and it has 14 commissioners from different states. Secondly, the Council of Ministers of all the member countries, mainly they are taking the political decisions regarding European Union. Then there is a European Parliament which includes 142 members from different states. Then Court of Justice if there are any disputes among the members. So this disputes will be settled through the Court of Justice, which is its capital is Luxembourg. Then Economic and Social Committee, which is an organization of employers and also professional organizations under European Union. Then Monetary Committee is also there to evaluate the economic and monetary performance of different states and members. So when we are talking about European Union, you might have heard this word always, Brexit. And also you might have read in the newspaper, nowadays it was a hot potato. I mean, it was there was huge discussion on this. So what is Brexit? Brexit means nothing but the Britain's exit from European Union, that came to known as Brexit. So UK, European, what are the what were the countries in the sorry for interruption. So even though we are saying that it is a Brexit, but it is total UK's exit from the European Union. So UK includes there are 4 different nations in that. United Kingdom means England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. So all these countries included in United Kingdom. So they decided to exit from European Union. So this is normally known as Brexit. So what was the reason for this? When UK joined in European Union, as you have seen, UK joined in European Union in 1973. Not in the first time when European Union started. The main reason was the UK was not ready to follow all the rules and regulations of European Union. So they were not ready to join with the European Union at first time. So there was a lot of negotiation with the European Union members and Britain, because since Britain is a very important part of Europe, so they have made a huge negotiation with UK, and but they were not ready. But finally they joined in 1973. Then also they did not adopt the common currency. They were not ready for that also. Okay, so and also there are some other issues also, like refugees issues and political issues, which they were not ready to accept with European Union. But however, they have made a negotiation and joined in 1973. But still, after that also, these all disputes were there, and negotiation with UK were still going on. But finally, they always thinking, they started thinking to leave from European Union. And after a long negotiation and after a long discussion and debates in that country itself, finally they made a referendum, means a general vote, by including all the most of the people from that state or the nation. They took a vote. Then it was happened in June 23rd of 2016. A referendum took place. Then 52% of the people, they supported leaving from European Union. Okay, but 48% said not to leave from European Union, and around 30 million people have voted for this. Okay, finally, the UK came to known as it is better to leave from European Union. So but it was not possible very soon, because it needs a large kind of agreement with the European Union regarding their trade and other activities. So it was continuously postponed, and the last deadline it was decided on 31st January 2020. Then 3.5 years after the referendum was held, Then UK decided to leave from the European Union, and Boris Johnson was the Prime Minister at that period. So officially, UK left the European Union, which is the nearest and biggest trading partner of UK. So after this, what happened? UK became free from European Union, and they started making their own trade policy, and they made negotiation with other countries, and they can also follow different tariff and non-tariff barriers with other countries also. And before, when there was a when it was a part of European Union, there was no need of visas to go from UK to European Union. But now there is a need. UK nationals need visa if they want to stay in European Union, but there are some relaxations, like students don't want visa and all. But with still some kind of relaxations and exemptions, they have made an agreement to leave from the European Union, and now they are not there in the European Union. So total members of European Union became 27. So this is all about the Brexit. Then as European Union, there is another important economic integration, that is North American Free Trade Agreement, which is known as NAFTA. Okay, that agreement happened in 1994 January 1st, which is formed by United States, Canada and Mexico. Okay, then 3 countries joined together, and they started eliminating or reducing the barriers to trade and investment between US, Canada and Mexico. So this is the organization of only 3 countries, but still it has a major contribution to the world, because NAFTA trade bloc formed one of the largest trade bloc in the world by GDP. So if we are considering the GDP level, their contribution is huge. But still, even though this is an good association with 3 countries, even though their GDP is higher with any other trade blocs, there was so many political disputes in this association. The effects of agreement regarding such as employment, environment and economic growth have been a subject of political issues always, and there was huge protest in various countries regarding NAFTA, and the mostly it was read as most of the economic analysis indicated that the NAFTA was beneficial to the North American economics, not to the Canada, and it was bad for the Mexico. Mexico would have been much more severely affected by the job loss and reduction of economic growth in the both short term and long term. That's why there was huge protest in Mexico regarding NAFTA. So in September 2018, US, Canada and Mexico reached to replace NAFTA with a new agreement, which is known as USMCA, United States Mexico Canada Agreement. So NAFTA was replaced with this, and NAFTA remained in force until USMCA was implemented. Then USMCA took effect from July 1st, 2020, replacing NAFTA. So now NAFTA is no more, and instead USMCA is there with some kind of changes and modifications for NAFTA. So these are the 2 important association or organization which exist in the developed countries, or we can say that these 2 are the biggest trade blocs among the developed countries. So in the next video we will be checking few examples of trade blocs or economic integrations among the less developed nations. So thank you for listening. See you in the next video.